Hi, welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. It's Marvin again on some topics on debt relief. I'm just talking about a few things if you're in debt on gas, electric, or water. Um, if you do receive a debt letter from a outsourced debt collecting company, just things to remember is that the debt collecting company can give you um, uh, advice on extended arrangements, a longer extended arrangement than say, for instance, if you're in debt, just say with something like British Gas, and they've offered you an arrangement over 2 years and you couldn't do it. So the basically debt company can give you a longer extended arrangement, maybe over 5 years or maybe over 10 years, depending. Obviously, each company's different, but they can do it longer. So my point is, it's worth listening to them what they have to say because they could have some valuable information in settling your debt. I know sometimes, uh, basically, they can knock on your door or um, um, it can be sometimes a bit evasive or you wasn't expecting it, but obviously they're lawfully allowed to knock on your door to actually chase the debt. At the end of the day, what you've got to remember is all they're there for is to set up an affordable payment arrangement with you. So that could mean anything from payment in full, um, prepayment meter or smart, but we'll go into that another time. And also maybe a post office card arrangement or direct debit, which is the cheapest option, is to have a direct debit. It's the cheapest option. So what you can do if you get a debt letter and you're not in, you give the basically the debt company a letter because they're working on behalf of the company. So what it is, the for instance, British Gas has sold the debt to the company, so it's their responsibility to resolve it. Even if you ring British Gas, they will let you know that that debt is with that company. So give the debt company a call. Um, Ask the first thing I would ask them is that basically I was trying to set up an arrangement with British Gas over 2 years. Technically, they wouldn't have it. Can you give me an extended an arrangement like up to 5 years? Because that will obviously benefit the customer even more than 2 years. 5 years is better than 2 years technically. So some of the services, if you can get through, is a callback service. So you maybe ring it on the call for about half hour and it maybe say we'll call you back once basically they can. It could be 10, 20 minutes, could be half hour, could be an hour, but they technically will come. So some of the companies, debt companies, will have a callback service. Um, if you're finding it hard to talk yourself, you can ring your supply company, Scottish Power, it could be EDF, it could be British Gas, and put someone of authority to talk on your behalf or talk with you, but you have to give them authorization to talk. Um, Obviously, if you need my services, I could do that for you. That's not a problem. So service to talk on your behalf, that's very, very important, especially if you're, could be a little bit timid or just don't like talking over the phone or just don't, you can't deal with it. Or like I said, you could have a family member that will do it, but obviously if you want someone professional and knows what they're talking about, there are service providers like myself which can help, which can talk on your behalf to resolve the debt. That's very, very important. Debt collecting companies, they are authorised to chase the debt on behalf of the company. So again, British Gas or EDF have asked them to chase the debt. So if you get a debt letter, don't just think, oh, ignore it. Give them a call and see what help they can give you. And always ask for an extended arrangement that is affordable for you, what you can afford to pay. That's very important. And like I said, government legislations now is that basically electric gas companies, water companies have to work with the customer and what's affordable. So that's very important information. Default on payments. So if you've got a direct debit set up and you've defaulted 3 times, the company can say, look, you've defaulted 3 times in a year, and that they can basically go to court and apply for a prepayment meter, or for it to be a smart prepayment meter to go in. But again, I'm going to do another topic on prepayment meters. And personally, I think that they are a good system to have in the home. But like I said, we'll go into that another time. What you can remember, if you do default, it can affect your credit score. So if you want to get something on, excuse me, on higher purchase, it can affect your credit score. So it is important to keep to payment arrangements